Ever wonder how much time you've really got left after 70? Each year feels more precious, and your body's already dropping hints about how long you might stick around. Some folks in their 70s are still vibrant, sharp, and full of energy, while others start to slow down, wrestling with health issues or fatigue. What makes the difference? A handful of subtle but powerful signs that offer a peek into your future. In this video, we're unpacking 8 key signals that reveal how long you could live past 70. These aren't guesses or old wives' tales. They're rooted in real patterns doctors and researchers see in those who thrive into old age. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own body and habits, and better yet, what you can do to boost your odds of a longer, healthier life. Stick with us to the end, because you might be missing small things that could make a huge difference down the road. Once you spot these signs, you'll have a clear picture of where you stand and what tweaks can add years to your story. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Your walking speed. One of the biggest clues to how long you'll thrive past 70 isn't tucked away in your genes, medical charts, or even your diet. It's way simpler. How fast you walk. Studies show folks who keep a steady, brisk stride in their 70s and beyond tend to outlive those who slow to a shuffle. Why? Your walking speed is like a snapshot of your overall health. Muscle strength, heart function, and even brain power all play a part. Picture 2 buddies, Tom and Earl, both 73. Tom hits the sidewalk every morning, moving at a solid clip, crossing streets and tackling stairs with ease. His steps are smooth, balanced, and sure. Earl, though, has lost his old pep. Once active, he now lags behind, pausing often and feeling wobbly on his feet. Tom's pace shows his body still firing on all cylinders, but Earl's slowdown could be a red flag that his health's taking a hit. A sluggish, unsteady walk isn't just aging. It might point to weaker muscles, poor circulation, or early nerve issues. Your legs are your foundation. When they falter, so does your staying power. Here's the good news. You can pick up the pace. The more you walk, the stronger you get. Notice yourself slowing down? Don't brush it off. Start small. More strolls around the block, light weights, or easy leg exercises, because how you move through life can tell you a lot about how long you'll keep going. Keep an eye on your stride. It's the easiest way to check in on your longevity. Sign 2. Your ability to stand on one leg. Balance isn't something you think about until it starts slipping away, but here's the kicker. Being able to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a powerful clue to how long you'll thrive. Research shows folks who struggle with balance are more prone to falls, injuries, and even memory slips. On the flip side, those who stay steady well into their 70s and beyond often enjoy longer, healthier lives. Picture 2 friends, Linda and Grace, both 71. Linda's always on the move, daily walks, a bit of yoga, and she can lift one foot off the ground for a few seconds without a wobble. Grace, though, hasn't given balance much thought. When she tries standing on one leg, she sways right away, grabbing something to stay upright. Grace doesn't realize it, but her shaky balance isn't just a nuisance. It's a warning that her coordination, muscle strength, or even brain function might be fading. Good balance needs strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you're tripping more, feeling unsteady when turning or leaning on walls for support, it's time to act. The best part? You can build balance back up. Simple moves like standing on one foot a few seconds daily, walking heel to 2, or trying gentle Tai Chi can work wonders. Test it now. Stand up, lift one foot. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without trouble? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it. The more you work on balance today, the steadier you'll be for years to come. Sign 3. Your grip strength. Believe it or not, the strength of your handshake can say more about your future than you might guess. Studies show that grip strength is a top clue to your overall vitality as you age. A firm, steady grip signals strong muscles, good blood flow, and a nervous system that's firing on all cylinders. But a weak or fading grip, that could be an early heads-up for muscle loss, frailty, or even bigger health risks down the line. Now meet George, 76 years old, who's always had a handshake strong enough to stop you in your tracks. He stays active, lifts light weights, and pops open jars or hauls groceries without a hitch. Then there's Fred, also 76, who's noticed that simple tasks, twisting a bottle cap or carrying a heavy bag, are getting tougher. He chalks it up to just getting older, but what he's missing is that his weakening grip is a sign of shrinking muscle mass, putting him at risk for falls, injuries, and maybe a shorter road ahead. Your hands mirror your body's strength. If your grip's slipping, chances are the rest of you might be too. The more strength you lose, the harder it is to stay independent and resilient. Here's the bright side. You can build that grip back up. Easy exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or lifting light weights can keep your hands and your body strong. Try it now. Give something a good squeeze. Does your grip feel weaker than it used to? Or are daily tasks getting trickier? Don't shrug it off. How well you hold on today could hint at how long you'll hold on to life's adventures tomorrow. Sign 4. Your appetite and eating habits. How you eat after 70 is one of the biggest clues to how long you'll keep thriving. A hearty appetite and a balanced diet fuel a strong body, a tough immune system, and steady energy. But a sudden drop in hunger or poor eating habits, that could be a quiet warning of health troubles brewing, even speeding up aging. Meet Dorothy, a 72-year-old who savors her meals, loading up on fresh veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. She loves cooking, keeps her weight steady, and feels peppy all day. Then there's Ellen, also 72, who's noticed she's just not hungry like she used to be. She skips meals, leans on processed snacks, and has shed pounds without trying. Ellen thinks it's no big deal. But that fading appetite is a red flag. Her body might not be getting the nutrients it needs, weakening her muscles, slowing her metabolism, and stressing her immune system. In older adults, a shrinking appetite often ties to issues like digestive problems, hormonal shifts, or early signs of cognitive decline. When you're not eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle, leaving you frail, prone to falls, and at higher risk for illness. If you're feeling full too fast, losing interest in food, or dropping weight without meaning to, don't ignore it. Act. Eating well past 70 isn't just about filling your belly. It's about giving your body the fuel to keep running strong. Focus on whole, nutrient-packed foods, stay hydrated, and pay attention to a fading appetite. It's your body's way of waving a flag. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals, getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to stay robust? Or has your appetite and energy taken a dip? How you nourish yourself today shapes how strong and independent you'll be tomorrow. Sign 5. Your sleep patterns. How well you sleep at night can tell you a lot about how many years you've got left. Sleep isn't just a break. It's when your body patches itself up, boosts your immune system, and clears out brain fog. Research shows folks over 70 who enjoy steady, high-quality sleep tend to live longer and stronger, while those tossing and turning face higher risks of memory slips, heart trouble, and a weaker immune system. Meet Arthur, a 74-year-old who's got his bedtime routine down pat. He clocks about 7 hours a night and wakes up feeling ready to roll. Then there's Ralph, also 74, whose nights are a mess, restless, waking up multiple times and sometimes struggling to drift off. Over time, Arthur's body keeps humming along, his mind sharp and energy solid. Ralph, though, starts battling brain fog, daytime exhaustion, and even blood pressure spikes, all tied to his poor sleep. If you're waking up often, can't stay asleep, or feel wiped out despite hours in bed, don't brush it off. Your body's trying to tell you something. Bad sleep can stem from stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, or hidden issues like sleep apnea. The good news? You can turn sleep around. Simple tweaks like ditching screens an hour before bed, sticking to a regular schedule, getting morning sunlight, or skipping heavy dinners can make a world of difference. Sleep's not just about feeling rested. It's about keeping your body and mind in top shape. Tonight, take a hard look at your sleep. Waking up tired, struggling to stay asleep, or noticing changes lately. It's time to act. How well you rest today could decide how strong and vibrant you stay tomorrow. Sign 6. Your social connections. The strength of your relationships might just be the clearest hint at how long you'll thrive past 70. Studies consistently show that folks with tight-knit ties through friends, family, or community groups tend to live longer and healthier lives. Loneliness, on the other hand, is a heavy hitter, linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, memory decline, and even an earlier exit. Picture two neighbors, Ruth and Clara, both 76. Ruth's social life is buzzing. She keeps up with old pals, joins a local gardening club, and loves family get-togethers. Her days are filled with chats, laughter, and a warm sense of belonging. Clara, though, spends most of her time solo. She's drifted from friends over the years and, despite having family, rarely reaches out. As months pass, she feels more isolated, her mood dips, and her health starts to wobble. Human connection isn't just a feel-good bonus. It directly boosts your physical health. Chatting with others keeps your brain sharp, lowers stress, and triggers feel-good chemicals that keep you strong. If you're pulling back from social events, dodging phone calls, or spending more time alone than you'd like, it's time for a change. Staying connected doesn't mean you need a packed calendar. Small steps, like calling an old buddy, joining a group with shared interests, or making time for meaningful talks, can work wonders. The relationships you nurture today don't just spark joy. They help you stay healthier and add years to your journey. Sign 7. Your ability to handle stress. How you deal with stress after 70 can reveal a lot about how long you'll keep going strong. Chronic stress doesn't just sour your mood, it weakens your immune system, ups your heart disease risk, and fast-tracks aging. But those who manage stress like pros, they stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into their later years. Take Sam, a 75-year-old who faces life's curveballs, unexpected bills, health worries, family dramas. With a cool head, he leans on deep breathing, stays connected with friends, and lets go of problems he can't fix. Then there's Carl, also 75, who clings to stress like a lifeline. He frets over things beyond his control, gets overwhelmed by small setbacks, and spirals into negative thoughts. Over time, that constant tension wears Carl down. His blood pressure climbs, sleep suffers, and his energy tanks. Long-term stress sparks inflammation, linked to nearly every age ailment, from Alzheimer's to heart trouble. If you're often tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Finding ways to ease stress through mindfulness, a good walk, deep breaths, or even a hearty laugh can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges hit, do you roll with the punches and move on? Or do you hold tight to worry and let stress call the shots? Staying calm, seeking solutions, and focusing on what you can control isn't just good for your mind, it's a cornerstone of living long and well. Sign 8. Your curiosity and mental engagement. How curious you stay after 70 can be a big clue to how long you'll thrive. Keeping your mind active, learning new things, solving problems, or exploring interests doesn't just keep you sharp, it's tied to a longer, healthier life. Studies show that older adults who engage their brains regularly have lower risks of cognitive decline, dementia, and even physical health issues. A curious mind boosts neural connections, reduces stress, and keeps your spirit young, but letting your brain coast, avoiding new challenges, or sticking to the same old routines, that can signal a faster slide into aging. Meet Alice, a 73-year-old from Oregon who's always eager to learn. She took up crossword puzzles, joined a local history club, and even started dabbling in smartphone apps to stay tech-savvy. Her mind's sharp, her mood's bright, and she feels energized by new discoveries. Then there's Betty, also 73, who's settled into a rut. She sticks to the same TV shows, avoids learning anything new, and brushes off challenges as too much work. Over time, Betty's memory gets fuzzier, her energy dips, and she feels less engaged with life. A stagnant mind can drag your body down too, as boredom and disconnection take their toll. You don't need to be a scholar to keep your brain buzzing. Simple habits like reading a new book, trying a hobby, or even chatting about current events can fire up your mind. Ask yourself, are you still curious, seeking out new ideas or skills, or have you settled for the same old, same old? Staying mentally engaged isn't just about keeping sharp. It's about fueling a longer, richer life. Pick up a puzzle, learn a new recipe, or strike up a conversation about something fresh. Your brain and your future will thank you. Final thoughts. Now that you've got these 8 signs in your pocket, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you striding through life with strength and confidence, or spotting subtle hints that something's off? Here's the good news. Most of these, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, eating habits, stress, and social ties, can be improved. Your future isn't set in stone. The choices you make today can add years and vitality to your story. Don't wait for a doctor's nudge to act. Start now. Take more walks, build muscle, prioritize restful sleep, stay connected, and find ways to ease stress. The goal isn't just more years, it's better ones, filled with quality and joy. Small changes today pave the way for a brighter, longer tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with one thing you learned and how you'll use it. Your thoughts keep us going. If this video hit home, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who'd appreciate it. Your support fuels more content to inspire you. See you in the next one.